I want to make the statement that nothing is missing in actuality. Only in our reality of our senses. Nothing is missing. Let me give you a story here. I'm in Texas. And I'm going to speak in Las Vegas. Let me get some water here. I'm going to speak in Las Vegas to 9,000 doctors. And when I get on a plane, I was getting on at the airport there. I get on a plane. I usually am on first or last. If I get on first, I usually stand by when they come on, when people come on the plane, and stand there and greet people. And if there's a very beautiful woman, I escort her to her chair. Or I get on last. The whole place is filled. I wait till the last minute, wait till all the doors are about to shut, and I get on last, and I make an entrance like a politician. And this particular night, on the way to Las Vegas, I get on last. I get on, and the only seat left is my seat. It's a full-packed thing to Las Vegas. And right next to me was a 27-year-old, beautiful, 5'10", almost 11, blonde beauty. I love flying. I sit next to her and I said, "Hi, what's your name?" She goes, "Tina." She goes, "What's your name?" "John." "Tina, where are you from?" She says, "Las Vegas." I said, "Fabulous. Where are you from?" She said to me, I said, "I don't know. I travel all the time, but I'm originally from Texas." I said, "What do you do?" She says, "Well, I'm a cosmetologist. I do makeup and hair for stars that work out of the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas." I said, "Great." She says, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, I travel around the world and try to inspire people as I travel around the world speaking." "Great. Tina, what's your goal and your dream?" Because I ask people that. "What's your dream? What's your vision? What are you doing for your life?" And she says, "Right now I'm looking for my soulmate." I said to her, I said, "How would you like to meet your soulmate on this plane this night?" She said, "Well, I don't know. It depends." She thought I was a presumptuous, which I was. And I said, "Seriously, how would you like to meet your soulmate today? If I could show you how to meet your soulmate, would you want to know that?" She goes, "Well, it all depends on what that means." I said, "Well, it's just asking you a series of questions." She says, "Well, I guess there's no harm in that." I said, "Okay, fine. So what's the questions?" I said, "So what are you looking for in your soulmate?" And she said, "Well, what I'm looking for in my soulmate is I'm looking for a man who's highly intelligent." I wrote it down on the jacket of the ticket. Highly intelligent. Great. "What else are you looking for?" "I'm looking for somebody who's got a great sense of humor." "Good." I said, "What else are you looking for?" She says, "I'm looking for somebody who's got lots of money." I go, "Yeah." I said, "What else are you looking for?" She says, "I'm looking for somebody that has lots of money." No, she said, "I'm looking for somebody that's got good looks." I went, "Oh, crap." And we went and did 22 different things on that list. And I said, "Now, I'm going to teach you something, Tina. Please don't ever forget what I'm about to tell you, because if you get this for the rest of your life, it'll change your life." This is a true story, though. I said, "Nothing is ever missing. It's just in a form that eludes your awareness." So who in your life right now has amazing intelligence in your life already? Who's already got a great, incredible intelligence? Who's got it? She goes, "Well, I know who that is." I said, "Well, who's that?" She says, "It's the boss of the MGM Grand Hotel, the CEO. He's incredibly intelligent, he's brilliant mind. Every time I get to hear him speak or talk or whatever, it's amazing." I said, "Can you see in your life right now, you have a man that's representing intelligence?" And she goes, "Well, yeah, okay, yeah, I do." I said, "Can you see that it has the same degree of intelligence you're searching for?" "Yes." "And who is it that's got a great sense of humor in your life right now?" She says, "I know who that is. There's a guy that cuts hair to me. He's this gay guy. He's hilarious. He keeps me in stitches. He's sunny. I really love him. He's just wonderful." I said, "Can you see that you have a guy that's got a sense of humor in your life that you're looking for?" And she goes, "Yeah, wow. I've never thought about that." "And who's got lots of money?" He says, well, I know who that is. That's the boss again. He's a billionaire, multi-billionaire. And you know, it's interesting now that you asked that. It's amazing. Last year, he actually helped me go on a vacation to Hawaii and helped me get my new car. And wow, I didn't think about it, but I'm actually having a guy helping me in my life financially. I said, can you see that you have what you're searching for in that form, in that gentleman? Wow, yeah. And who is it that's got great looks? And she said, oh, I know who that is. That's my ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend? Yeah. He is hot, but he is dumb. I sometimes go out to social functions and ask them to come with me, but don't ever say anything. And we went through all 22 different things in there, and she found out that she had everything that she was searching for in her life was in her life. But it wasn't in one form, one person. And she said, well, Dr. Demartini, so what you're saying is that everything I am looking for in a man is already in my life? I said, yes, it's never away from your life. Everybody in this room has everything that they're searching for, but it's in a form that doesn't match their fantasy. Listen carefully. She said, well, will it ever get in one? I said, listen to me carefully. The only reason you have it dispersed to a variety of men is because in the past relationship, when you were with one relationship, you had a pain associated with it. So when you have pain associated with one relationship, you unconsciously change your values and disperse it into many so you have your freedom. She says, oh, Dr. Demartini, I think you just nailed something. I don't know how to interpret your laughter. See, the last guy I was with, he was very good looking, he was very intelligent, but he smothered me. And he didn't want me to work, and he wanted me to hang around and just wait for him, and he was busy, and he was this. And I felt like I didn't get to do what I wanted. I couldn't hang out with my friends, and my business dropped, my income dropped, and I was relying on them, and I was waiting by the telephone, and I swore I didn't want to do that again. And what about the guy before that? Well, that guy was not as nice looking, but he was very, very intelligent. I had great conversations with him, but he was terrible in bed, and that wasn't working too. And what about the guy before that? And we found out that she had a series of painful experiences with the single relationships. So what she was doing is when she had those same traits, those 22 traits in her life, concentrated, the other areas of her life were not fulfilled. Does that make sense? So what she did is she unconsciously shifted her values to adapt so she could have the freedom to run her own business, have her own income, be able to travel when she wanted, have her own freedom, and still manifest all the male energy that she was looking for, but in the forms that she could go home and be by herself and go and do things. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to say is that you unconsciously are manifesting things 24 hours a day in your life and nothing is missing. It's in a form that you're not recognizing because you've injected the values of others that you think are more successful into your life and what you've read to be more successful in your life and haven't honored your magnificence. You haven't honored your magnificence. Because what she realized when she got through, she realized that she was manifesting everything. Then she said, Dr. Demartini, is there any way I can shift that? Where I might get it from one towards one at least. I said, listen, there's an ancient proverb I'm making up right now, Tina. There's a law that the Greeks wrote about called the one in a many. When you're dating the many, you're searching for that special one. And once you got the one, you're wondering about all the many. And that never ends. That's why I recommend one special person for your intimacy, and there are a variety of other friends to take care of some of the things that that person who's going to represent disowned parts isn't going to be focused on. Does that make any sense? Friends, but one intimate partner. And with that intimate partner, I recommend sex moderately 12 times a day. For the sake of the kids. So once she realized that the hierarchy of her values was dictating her reality and her destiny, and it was making decisions and actions and perceptions accordingly, what I did is I took her through and I did what I call the Demartini method. It's a method I've developed, been working on for 34 years now. A method on how to dissolve emotional baggage that people are carrying around for decades, or days, weeks, months, or even years or decades in some cases. Because as long as she associated pain with those relationships, and she didn't see the other side, because see, there's never a pain without a pleasure, there's never a loss without a gain, there's never a negative without a positive, there's never a challenge without a support in life. Nature always provides a balance. And anytime we see one side without the other, we're either going to be infatuated or resentful, we're going to be disempowered. So I went back and I took those same situations that she thought were painful, and I found out where the opposite side was, what was the benefits to her, and the opposite, and who was doing the opposite. And I dissolved the baggage with those three men, primary men that she had pain with, until she was thankful. I love you, thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you. You've contributed to my life for those moments, weeks, months, years, thank you. No baggage there. Within 3 weeks, because I had exchanged emails with this lady, 3 weeks, she met a guy from the Middle East who was tall, nice looking, wealthy, traveled the world, had his own business, intelligent, that didn't smother her, that rendezvoused with her and wanted her to have her own identity. They've been together ever since. But she first had to realize nothing was missing and that she was manifesting her reality. Does that make any sense?